As you guys know, Kevin Porter is and always will be the Batman for Batting the Sun. And recently, I was actually able to reach out to him after these allegations came forward with someone alleged that Aaron Schoenke spread the rumor that Kevin is gay, which is not true. Kevin is a family man, a father, right? A father. And next thing you know, I tried to get in contact with Kevin. I reached out to him. His DMs are locked. I said, hey, nice. I have a story about Batting the Sun because his name came up. All right. He said, call me. I said, give me 2 minutes. Now, this is me preparing to call him. I had a lot of shit going through my mind, to be honest. What I'm going to say, what I'm going to ask him about. Is he going to blow me off? Is he going to be rude to me? You never know what you're going to get on the other line, on the other end of the phone. And I'm like, I never expected this because you have to think, I reached out on a Thursday. Well, what ended up happening was that video dropped on a Friday. And I can't confirm this. I can only suspect that someone must have sent him the video, or he just got curious. In all honesty, we didn't get that far. So we talked briefly about the allegations, and I kid you not, this was his response. I had to type it up and send it to him. He says, and I quote, I have nothing to say about those guys. And I was just like, wait, what? Boom. That's what the phone conversation ended. I have nothing to say about those guys. And I'm like, you have to wonder, right? Because he didn't say this wasn't true. He didn't say, hey, take down the video. He just said, I have nothing to say about these guys. And then I start doing some digging, some real digging. And here is Salvage Marines. And if you go back to those allegations, Salvage Marines comes up. Salvage Marines comes up where Sean was chosen to direct it over Aaron. And this whole conspiracy came about where Aaron was butthurt about Sean getting a job and tried to get Sean on some crazy stuff. And I'm like, I start digging more because I'm like, why is the guy who is literally the face of Batting the Sun, why would he say, I have nothing to say about those guys? Not I have nothing to say about Batting the Sun. Not that I have nothing to say about Aaron. Not that I have nothing to say about Sean, but I have nothing to say about those guys. Didn't even call him by name. So I start doing some digging. And I'm like, well, Kevin Porter was announced for Legend of the White Dragon 260 weeks ago, 2020, April 17th. He was there. Hey, Kevin Porter right here, November 5th, 2020, trying on Aaron's helmet. Aaron, hey, he's there. Hey, we keep going. More announcements. Hey, more announcements. Hey, wait, Kevin Porter is on the panel with JDF? Wait, there's something has to be there. I keep fucking digging. I'm like, hey, Kevin Porter was there for the was it Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe? He was there. Who directed it? Aaron. Wait, you were there? Yes, I have nothing to say about those guys. Wait, but this cannot be. I went back further. You go back to 2006. 2006. Who is Batman? It's Kevin Porter. You like, wait, Henry, 2006? 2006, you have Kevin Porter as your Batman doing Batman things. It's in there. If you go on Batting the Sun and you look up their oldest video. You're like, what's the oldest video out there? You're like, wait, 18 years ago, it's Kevin Porter. It's Kevin Porter. You're like, no way. What is this? What is the quality? Fucking 240p. 240p. You got your Batman is Kevin Porter. And when these allegations are presented right here, he say, look, I got nothing to say about those guys. He don't say, hey, it's not true. He don't say, hey, I don't appreciate you asking me this. He don't say, hey, don't call me. He just says, hey, I got nothing to say about those guys. And I'm like, damn, this cuts me, because this was the last thing I was expecting the literal goddamn face of Bat in the Sun to be like when it comes to all of their work. And it wasn't just that. He wasn't just Batman. He was more wasn't he like M. Bison? Wasn't he like, Jesus, it escapes me. He was Negan. He was ingrained Cave Talk with Bruce and Dick. He was the Punisher. He literally put in so much work for Bat in the Sun. You would be hard pressed. You couldn't even say, hey, you could say, hey, Kevin built Bat in the Sun. Because without him showing up day in and fucking day out, and when presented with these fucking allegations, hold on. With these allegations, he says, hey, I have nothing to say about these guys. And you like, wait a minute, Kevin. Can we talk about anything else?
Nope.
No. Get the fuck off my line. I got shit to do. Here's my comment. Here's my official comment. I have nothing to say about those guys. But Kevin, you've worked with them since, God damn it, 18 years is a long time to work with somebody. And then you say, I got nothing to say, so I'm digging. I'm like, dude, you're on a panel with them 4 years ago. You're literally on a panel with the guys you have nothing to say about 4 years ago. I'm like, hey, 3 years ago. This is 3 years ago. Hey, you're with them at WonderCon. How is it 3 years ago? You got nothing to say about them? Got nothing to say about those guys. Look, you got memories with JDF. You want to talk about that? He was busy. Maybe we can get him again. But look, they have history. This is history right here. This is the face of the franchise. This is like LeBron James leaving the Cavs. They're like, hey, you want to talk about the Cavs? He's like, I got nothing to say about the Cavs. Now, granted, he came back, but this is the LeBron James of Bat in the Sun. The LeBron of Bat in the Sun. The Mr. Reliable. This is Mr. Through and Through. Hey, 3 years ago, you're promoting Legend of the White Dragon. Why haven't you been on any goddamn panels? Because I imagine if memory serves me correct, you once were. These used to be your boys. These used to be your boys. Where's your comment? Where's the comment? This is you in your suit. Now they're passing the suit to Font. I mean, I wish I could have asked him about that. There's so much more I wanted to ask him about, but all I got was, I have nothing to say about those guys. And this is me being sneaky. Me like, hey, maybe he'll say more. He just said, I approve. God damn, Kevin Porter. We need hey, look at this. Look at this. Promoting San Diego Comic-Con. You were just with him. What the hell happened? So then I'm like, I start digging. I am digging.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
He does this phenomenal interview right here, January 29th, 2024. Guess what? You know what doesn't come up? Bat in the Sun. It's like he never knew him. It's like he never fucking knew him. They like, hey man, hey, before we move on, they asked him literally about everything about his life. Everything. Hey, why, have you signed with the agent or manager? Why or why not? He got lucky. He signed with his friend. Steve Felice recommended me. Bam. I'm sorry, he signed with Ray Calabari. All right. But I'm just saying, for you to do this in-depth interview with Cavis Rebel, this platform, and you don't even mention Bat in the Sun. It's mostly like, hey, yeah, my previous work playing Batman, I was touring the convention circuit, making appearances, incredible people I appreciate my work as Batman and working more than ever. That's it. Hey, what about Bat in the Sun? What about him? Hey, got nothing to say about those guys. And I was just like, damn. So there you have it. Probably I wish I could have got more out of them than I have nothing to say about those guys. But, maybe we can get an interview. Maybe if you guys ask them enough, maybe we can get them on stream. I imagine if I do get them on stream, guess what? We probably won't be talking about Bat in the Sun. So it is what it is. And, it's not like they didn't work together. Here they go, right here. Here we go. Salvage Marines. Look, Aaron promoting everybody. Even director Sean with the allegations against him. So there you have it, guys. Shout out to Kevin Porter. At least he gave me something to run with. Appreciate him. Maybe we can have him back. I don't know. Thank you, Kevin. And maybe we should ask Aaron what's going on with Kevin. Why would he say this? But I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar. Aaron is going to be blowing up Kevin's phone, trying to talk to him, to mend whatever thing that they got going on that Kevin didn't want to talk about, to get him on the live stream and say, hey man, can you say that there's no issues with us? Can you say that we're cool? Can you endorse Jason Font as taking your place as Batman? Can you do all that stuff? Can you let him know it was no bad blood between us? Can you do this? Can you do this for me? Can you come up on stream for me, man? Can you do that? I need you to validate me and invalidate Henry. And, maybe can you throw some shots at Henry? But anyway, guys, what do you think of Kevin Porter's, I guess, lack of statement regarding Bat in the Sun? Let me know in the comments section, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.